What's up, ladies and gentlemen? chuckfinleLP here with Let's Play Shining Force: The Legacy of Great Intention, Part 27. We are here in Rudo, still in the bed, after wrecking our ship from the second battle, and we have to talk to this little girl. And so this is Karen here, the queen princess looking one. So Blue is a character that we can get once we, you see there's a bunch of cats everywhere. But Blue is a character that we can get, later on. We won't need to use him right now, or we'll have to get a battle in between getting him, and he's not really that useful. I'll talk about it more once I actually get to him, but. Yeah, I never use him. Never once used him, and I really don't plan on using it. But he's supposed to be pretty good if you take the time to level him up. But at this point in the game, I already have other people that are at that point that can do a lot better. So if you notice, I just got the Holy Staff. Only Low and Chris can use those Vicers, and since the only one that I have is Chris, we'll go ahead and use her, or we'll equip her with it. So your attack is 27, 41. Definitely a very big jump. And her speed, agility is 20. Man, it's not that big of a drop. I'll give that ring. Oh, no, I don't want to use aggress. I don't even think you can use aggress in town. I'll give the speed ring to Tao just to try to get her in the fight more. She needs to move up. She needs to be able to move up. Her agility's already 41. Seems like her turn order doesn't get here very fast. Maybe it's just her movement speed is slow. You know who I gave the movement speed to? Well, I guess I'll give that ring back to Chris for now. Equip Chris, I'll give her that. Need to figure out who has that mobility ring. Oh, Gong does. Well, it's even. I guess he did have it equipped, but not anymore. And I'll give it to Tao. Hopefully that will bring her up to 7. And it does, so that's good. Hopefully she can get to the front a little bit easier, just like Henri can. Alright, let me see. Yeah, so, all of the adults left. I believe when Runefaust went to Dragonia, all the adults left, and so all the children stayed to help out Blue. So this is the weapon shop. I actually need to go and find someone first before I think this old man may talk about it. Yeah, so most of the adults ran when, as I said, Dragonia got attacked. And if you can see this guy right here, so what he is he is a bow knight. He's an archer like Hans and Diane, except he does have the traits of a knight. So, I don't think his defense is particularly high. It may be, but I do know that his he does not have that good of movement, like in forest or rocky terrain. So you can see Chrome Lance immediately, and a Guardian Staff for the mages. So we'll go ahead and get that Chrome Lance. It will be better than the Steel Lance. The Steel Lance is good for a couple battles, but once you get the Chrome Lance, you definitely want to go ahead and use that because it's a lot better. I believe the Power Spear is the last spear that we'll get, though. So I think this might even actually be the last lance we get too, if I'm not mistaken. I very well could be, though. So as you can see, we still have a battle axe and elven arrows for now, but we will get more things, you know, as we go on through the game. This is actually the last town for a while, so I guess that's why they give you weapons to buy, because as I just said, this is the last town for quite a while, and you won't be able to buy any new weapons, except for I think the last town no, not the last town, but the next town that we'll go to should have a handful of weapons. I don't think it'll have quite as much as this town does, but it should have one or two new weapons, a new sword. But we'll get a new sword in the next battle for Max, so I'm not too worried about that. Really. Let me see. Yeah, I have to sell Chris's item. And you see Lyle has a... Not sure if he's supposed to be promoted or not. I hope he is. Because if he is not, you have a problem. But I'll go ahead and equip everyone who needs to be equipped with their items. Because Lyle was the one that I was going to use in place of Xylo. But I don't know if he's not leveled up. I might just go ahead and keep using Xylo. I very well may anyway. So you can see 38. I guess I should have equipped the items before selling the lances, but you can just you can kind of get an idea of. I believe the attack was 32 with May, so it did jump it up by 5. And like I said, every little bit helps when it comes to attack power. Don't need any items, and Muddle does clear once you leave the battle, so that does help. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be having to go through for a little while. I don't remember, to be totally honest, if Lyle needs to be promoted or if Lyle is the way he is. I kind of hope he needs to be promoted, because if I'm supposed to be level 8 at this point, I'm way under leveled. But I'm not taking any damage from anybody. I'll take a look at his stats real quick. Let me see. Find Lyle. There he is. So, level 8, HP of 12, attack of 31, defense of 8, movement of 7, agility of 6. So he has the defense of an archer and the movement of a knight, but he does have poor wood and mountain terrain movement, but he has a pretty high attack. I'll compare him to Diane. So you see, he's pretty close, to be totally honest. Diane does have more defense and all that, but I'm not sure if he's already. I'll have to look into that, and well, I guess I won't use him. I really don't need another archer. It's better to have Xylo unless Xylo doesn't work out. Then I'll get rid of Xylo for him. I'll want to keep Gong for a little while, so from a monk to a master monk. But I'm gonna want to keep Gong for a little while longer until the next big town, not Dragonia, but the next, I guess the town after this chapter ends, will get a new character, which will be leaps and bounds better than both Xylo and Gong, and actually a lot of other people. So, werewolf to a wolf baron. And we'll just see. Probably should have saved it before doing this, because I've done quite a bit in town, and I don't want to erase all that work, but like I said, I'll just, if Gong turns out being poor, then I'll just end up, yeah, so I guess they did, as I said, I guess they did leave. I'm pretty, maybe it's in the, another version of this game that, that they talk more about that in depth, I think I have to go back and talk to Karen, I think, or let me see. Oh, so I need to go see her sister. And I know where that is. I totally forgot about that. I wasn't sure if I needed you to do that now or later. There we go. We need to come over here. You can't get over here without going around the long way. So that's a Cerberus there. So now we can move out. The kid in front of the gate should have moved the barricade by now, unless I have to go talk to Karen again, or I don't think I do. And he'll move those rocks for us. Okay, so he did move the barricade, and he's only got 2 more rocks left. Alright, so now we can leave town. Nothing else to do here. So you can see 2 new enemy types up there. We'll take a look at, if you can see Xylo's new sprite, HP of 20, attack of 28, defense of 17, movement of 7, agility of 17, so it did drop him by quite a bit, but not too bad. Same way with Gong, 22, 17, 29, 13, 5, and agility of 11, so not too bad. Probably waiting so long to do it definitely helped. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, and then we'll start this next battle after that. So until then, later everyone.